We did the venture capital thing 3 or 4 years into our development. And we really didn't do the venture capital thing because we needed the money. We really needed the credibility that went with being financed on by credible organizations on the outside. As Don says, we were around for about 5 or 6, 7 years when we decided to take the company public. Part of that's just because once you have your venture capitalists involved, they're going to be fairly focused at some point on that as a liquidity event. We really wanted to position the company as something quite more than just a laboratory information systems company. And so we came up with a concept that we called health network architecture, which was a broad, and the word architecture in IT means a lot, but it basically means it's just a big design that you use to tie all the pieces to. We came up with an architecture that not only addressed laboratory, but all the other key information producing areas of healthcare, whether it was radiology or pharmacy, the nursing units, the physicians' offices, and that sort of thing. And it was in 1986, as we prepared to go public, that we really kind of formulated that into a vision. And a vision in our world has always been defined as a vivid description of a future state. And we came up with a vision representation that included most of the areas of modern healthcare and really focused on the very tight relationships and interrelationships that the information in healthcare has to have to be useful to the clinicians that need the information to treat patients. It is not easy to break it into pieces, and and I think it was actually probably harder to take all the pieces and build it into a comprehensive set of solutions over 15 or so years that ended up automating all the key areas, not only of a clinic or a small hospital, but very large hospitals, hospital campuses, and very complex environments. So it was never easy. I think we were always struck, and maybe we weren't very good at anticipating it, but we were always struck by how complex things that we were into had gotten. And that always caused us to kind of stand back and make sure that we had the right fundamental designs, the right frameworks, the right architectures